back to my channel. Today is a magical tag video. I've been tagged by two beautiful YouTubers. I was tagged by Olivia Rose and Pixie Potterhead. I will link their channels in the description below so you can go check them out and check their videos out. But yeah, this is there's 22 questions and they're put into a couple of categories and I'm going to answer them. And yeah, it seems pretty cool. The creator of this magical tag is Leander Brooks. I will also link her channel in the description so you can go check her video out as well. And when I've finished answering my 22 questions, I have to tag 3 people myself. But I have 4 people to tag, okay? Not because I have to try and do one better. No. What it is was I messaged 4 YouTubers that I thought might be interested in doing this, thinking that maybe one of them wouldn't. So I just picked a 4th, you know, just in case sort of thing. And they all wanted to. So yeah, so we have 4. So there are 4 at the end. So yeah, if you want to see me answer these 22 questions, and it will be fun, I promise, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing my face, where have you been? I'm joking. But yeah, if you would like to become a Potter Puppet with us, please click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, let's answer these questions. Okay, so I have them all written down in front of me because there is no way I am going to remember 22 questions in this head of mine. But yeah, and I've also written the answers down because I did have to think about some of them. But yeah, here we go. The first 7 questions are in a general category. So question 1, favourite magical potion / drink. Now, I watched Leander Brooks' video. Hi, Leander. And she did mention that not a potion from the wizarding world, just, you know, your favourite drink at home. But I wanted to spice it up a bit because we do have potions. We do have potions that make us feel good. It's called alcohol. So I'm going to give you my favourite alcoholic drink, and that is Jack Daniels and Dr. Pepper. I do believe it's an actual cocktail called Dr. Daniels. I might have made that up. But either way, I like the name, Dr. Daniels. But yeah, Jack Daniels and Dr. Pepper. Question 2, favourite magical book. Now, we all know I love Harry Potter, and I am picking a Harry Potter book because I can't pick another magical book, just because there's a few, but they're not my favourite. So I can only go by this. So I'm going to say Half-Blood Prince. I do really enjoy that book. I love them all. I do love them all. But yeah, Half-Blood Prince I'm going to pick. Question 3, favourite magical TV series. Now, there was a couple, and I had to ask my husband about this one because, you know, we have children. When they go to bed, we can't do a lot, so we put the telly on. And we've watched a lot of series on Netflix. Now, there's a series we've just watched just recently. There's only 1 season of it, but it's called Lock and Key. That's quite magical. It's not for children, though. It's definitely not for children. I personally, you've got hardcore children if they watch it. It's not scary, but it is quite creepy. It creeped me out. It doesn't take a lot, but it did creep me out. But yeah, but I'm not going to say Lock and Key. I'm just recommending that because it's definitely worth watch. I'm going to say the series Heroes. I loved it. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Heroes is just full of magically powered people. And yeah, I really enjoyed that series. Question 4, favourite magical movie. Now, again, you'd think I'm going to pick a Harry Potter film, aren't you? But I'm not, because I can't pick, because I love so many of them. All of them. If I had to pick, today I would say Half-Blood Prince, okay? Same as the book, obviously, but I'm not picking that as my favourite magical movie. My favourite magical movie, and I literally watched this yesterday, Howl's Moving Castle. Oh my gosh, it's just so magical. It's so colourful, and kids can watch that. It's dark in a sense, but not a bad dark. I don't think my kids watch it. But yeah, Howl's Moving Castle, I'm going to say. Question 5, favourite magical item in your collection. This took a bit of thinking because obviously you've seen my room. If you haven't, go check that video out. you can see all our magical things in our bedroom. That sounded wrong. But I'm going to have to say time turner. My time turner. I do love my time turner. I'm definitely, yeah, my time turner. Question 6. Favourite magical person, real person or fictional character? I'm going to pick a fictional character. I'm going to pick Professor Snape. And a lot of you might be turning this off now. Don't turn it off. Listen to the reason, okay? I mean, I struggled with this one because I do have a lot of favourites in the wizarding world. I do have a lot of favourite characters. A few of them are villains. Oops. But I picked Snape because his life was rough. And I feel sorry for him. I mean, yeah, he was horrible to Harry, okay. We're not condoning that. It's just nasty. Nasty, nasty. But, and a lot of people say, oh, he's so miserable. I would be miserable too if I had a life like that. I mean, bless him. He was bullied at school. And then, obviously, he was a Death Eater. But then he wanted to be on the good side. But he had to be like Dumbledore's spy. So he had to be on Voldemort's good side still. So he was just constantly watching what he was saying, watching where he was going to be. Like, oh, I can't be seen here. Oh, I couldn't live like that. So yeah, today it's Snape. We're going to say Snape. Question 7. Favourite magical thing about yourself? Now, I think it was Olivia Rose's. And I wanted to see what she said to this answer because I didn't quite... I'm a witch, but I can't reveal my magical abilities. But no, I get it now. I get it, and I'm very good at reading people. I don't judge books by the cover. I'm not a person like that, and I'm not. But sometimes when I meet someone for the first time, I get these vibes, and I can guarantee you I'm correct about these vibes. It's really strange, really strange. But my husband has caught onto this magical ability of mine, and he'll often say to me if we meet someone, what do you think to them? Do you think they're all right? And I'm like, no, bin them. bin them. Nothing but trouble. But yeah, it can take a few years for them to do something that makes people think, oh no, they're actually not a very good person at all. But yeah, I'm very good at reading people, and my husband trusts my instincts on people, which is quite cool. It's quite a cool thing to have, I suppose. Okay, so the next category is called Harry Potter. Question 8. What house was you sorted in Pottermore? Ravenclaw. I'm a bit of a mismatch today, look guys. I've got my Ravenclaw jacket on because it's absolutely freezing, but then I'm wearing a Slytherin locket. It's not the real locket. It's from Wish, but it's really cool. It was like £2 maybe at the most, but yeah, I absolutely love it. But yeah, so Ravenclaw. Everyone should know this by now. And then it says, question 9, what is your second undercover house? Well, we had to think about this one because I'm good at reading other people, but I'm not very good at reading myself, if that made any sense. And I was like, what qualities show? And so we sat and thought, and we came up with Hufflepuff. So yeah, my undercover house is Hufflepuff. Question 10, favourite class at Hogwarts? Defence Against the Dark Arts, because I am a doer. I don't like to sit in a classroom, I like to do. And there is a word for it, and I cannot think off the top of my head what that... Practical side to things. I like the practical side to things. Now, Defence Against the Dark Arts, I mean, what you see in the films and things, they're the best classes. You get to actually do things and be close to like this dark magic. So yeah, Defence Against the Dark Arts for me. Question 11, who at Hogwarts would be your best friend? Luna. There, no thinking. I didn't even have to think about that one, writing it down. It's definitely Luna. We're both weird, we're both unique, and I just think our energies would work really, really well together. So yeah, I'm going to say Luna Lovegood. Question 12, favourite villain? Bellatrix. I have said this before and I will say it again. She is that bad that she is good. Bellatrix Lestrange is just amazing. Question 13. What is my favourite... who is my favourite Weasley? I did have to think about this one, but I didn't have to think too hard. It's Molly. Molly Weasley. She's just this... She's amazing. She's just absolutely amazing. She's just this superwoman. I know she's a witch. I mean, aren't we all? But you know, I've said this before about her. I've said these exact words because I did a video on my top 10 female favourite characters. I did one on males too. Don't worry. I'm not sexist, all right? But yeah, Molly was in there, and I will say it again about her. You know, she's got 7 children, a husband, a house to take care of, you know, and then she pulls in Harry, basically, off the streets from a broken, horrible home. And so she takes on an 8th child, and she literally just risks everything, just having him there, let alone anything else. I just think she's fantastic. She's brave. She's a beautiful woman, Molly. You're a beautiful, beautiful witch. Question 14. Favourite shop in Diagon Alley. I did have to think about this one a little bit, but we're going to go with Ollivander's because I could sit in that shop all day and just look at those wands. Oh my gosh, I have a big thing about wands. I love them so much. So yeah, we're going to say Ollivander's. The next section is a would you rather. I like would you rathers. Okay, so question 15. Would I rather A, participate in the Triwizard tournament, or B, spectate in the Triwizard tournament? Back to why I liked Defense Against the Dark Arts, the best lesson in Hogwarts. I'd have to participate. I'd die 100%, but I can't just sit in those stands. I'd have to participate because I like to do. I'm one of these people like, yeah, go on, let's give that a go, shall we? Let's do it. Let's try. But yeah, it would be participate, believe it or not. Question 16. Would I A, rather take Crabbe to the Yule Ball, or B, take Goyle to the Yule Ball? Can I take both? I'm joking them again. I picked Goyle. I don't know why, because I don't like either of them. But out of the 2 of them, Goyle is the better looking one. He's taller as well. Crabbe's really short. I don't like that. I mean, I'm short. I don't need anyone else short stood next to me. But yeah, we'll take Goyle to the Yule Ball. It's only to the Yule Ball, isn't it? Anyway, it's not like I'm marrying him. Question 17. Would I rather spend a day in the life of either Dolores Umbridge or Rita Skeeta? Sorry, that took a bit of reading because my handwriting's atrocious. So yeah, would I rather spend a day in the life of Dolores Umbridge or Rita Skeeta? I did think about this one because it'd be cool to be Rita Skeeta because she gets all the gossip and it's quite cool. But she lies, and I don't like that. She lies she twists the gossip, and yeah, I don't like that. But Umbridge would be pretty cool. She'd be pretty cool to be. I can't stand her, but it'd be cool to be her for the day because everybody's scared of her. They all like, you know, stay clear of her. They do as she says, and I need to be more like Umbridge at home. Maybe the kids would listen to me. But yeah, I think I'd be Umbridge, have that power for a day. Yeah. Question 18. Would I rather A, vomit snails, or B, lose the bones in my arm? Lose the bones in my arm, okay? Because how cool of a party trick would that be? Like, look what my arm can do. I can't obviously do it. I've got bones in my arm. But obviously he rolls it, doesn't he? That would be such a cool party trick. I mean, yeah. Vomiting snails. Well, it was slugs, wasn't it? But same thing. Obviously that wouldn't have lasted as long as regrowing bones. But I don't like being sick. I really don't. I don't think anyone does. But it makes me cry. So yeah, it would have to be lose the bones in my arm because it doesn't hurt. Regrowing hurts, but it's okay. I'll sleep through that. Plenty of ibuprofen. I'll be fine. So yeah, we're going to go with lose the bones in my arm. Okay, so the last section is a miscellaneous section, and we are on question 19. If you could have a magical mythological pet, what would it be? I have 2 written down here because I couldn't pick. But as I've read that out, I have picked between the 2. So the 2 that I've got written down are a Niffler or a Pygmy Puff. And then I thought just then it would be Pygmy Puff. Oh, stop. If you didn't watch the bedroom tour, I finally named him. It's Padfoot the Pygmy Puff. Isn't he lovely? But yeah, he sat with me for the video today, aren't you? I'll feed you soon, all right? So demanding. But yeah, pygmy puffs, I don't think are as hard to take care of as nifflers do. I mean, you've got to keep an eye on them nifflers. You really have. But I do love nifflers. So we're going to pick a pygmy puff. I would also like a thestral, but I have nowhere for a thestral, so yeah, pygmy puffs are smaller. Pygmy puffs are smaller. Question 20. If you could own any magical power, what would it be and why? An animagus, of course. That would be awesome. I mean, you could excuse me. You could either be able to turn yourself into a big creature, animal, whatever you want to call it, and you could protect yourself from evil and this, that and the other. I mean, you're not obviously, what's the word, immortal being an animagus. Could you be immortal? No, there's no animal that's small. Anyway, but yeah, you could protect yourself the best you can as a big animal, or you could be a teeny tiny animal and you could get the gossip because no one knows you're about. You can be nosy. Obviously, you can hide from your enemies. Yeah, animagus definitely, but I don't know what I would want to turn into because I don't know if it'd be a big animal or a small animal. But yeah, definitely an animagus. Question 21. If you could apparate, where would you go? If we're talking about the wizarding world, I would say Hogsmeade. I would go shopping in Hogsmeade, end up in Honeydukes and try their sweets, finish off in the Three Broomsticks, you know, drink some butterbeer, catch up with the locals. I've really thought about this, haven't I? But then it's not far from Hogwarts, so then I would, the animagus that I am, turn into a small animal if I was a small animal, go to Hogwarts and nibble on the food in the Great Hall. But yeah, I definitely think I would apparate to Hogsmeade. Apparate would be really cool to do as well. Okay, last question, guys, number 22. What magical item is on your wish list? I have a big list. Believe it or not, if you have seen our bedroom, we do have a lot of stuff, but there is still quite a list, and they're always bringing things out. I do want Hermione's bag really, really bad. I do want that. But I never thought of that until now. I haven't got that written down, but Hermione's bag is definitely there. Definitely there. But today we're going to say the Ravenclaw diadem. Okay? Not just because we're Ravenclaw, but also because we have the other Horcruxes and we need to finish it off. I do need a basilisk ornament. Not basilisk, you idiot. Nagini. God. I do need a Nagini ornament to put with the Horcruxes, and someone get Daniel Radcliffe to come sit on my shelf because obviously he's as Harry, a Horcrux as well. So if you could get in touch with him for me and send him on over, that would be great. But yeah, Ravenclaw diadem would be next on our wish list, I think. Okay, guys, that was it for the magical tag for me. But I am now going to pass these questions on to 4 other YouTubers. So I'm tagging Flourish and Bloss. I messaged her and she messaged back saying she really likes the sound of this and would love to have a look at it, and hopefully if she gets a chance she will give it a go. The second person I messaged was Absolute Unboxing with Jess and Peyton. They are amazing. I love you guys so much. Go check them out. Like I said, I am linking everybody's channels that I've mentioned in the description, so yeah, definitely go check them out. Jessie's Neverland, I'm tagging you, my lovely. Love you to bits, darling. I cannot wait to see your video. And the last person I am tagging is Kaylee Christensen. Again, I love you so much, darling, and I can't wait to see your video too. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if what was that? Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.